Chicken freaking.
Alright. Alright, stuff should have happened by now. The stuff that is usually expected to happen when a stream starts should have happened by now. Which means I have full justification to believe why am I not signed into Steam. Full justification to believe that doing this right now will be nothing but opportune. So I will. And then realize that the game capture is not configured to it. Presumably because of stuff that I was doing before. So after actually having corrected that, let me see. Jesus Christ, everything is... Doesn't really help when there's windows that you forgot to open until it was too late, and... And for that reason, they're not in the part of the taskbar that you would usually expect them to be, but anyway. Previously on Dishonored, we came to the bridge level. Because we're trying to kidnap this royal scientist guy.
Blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
But first we need to get across the bridge.
Even a wealthy man like you needs the city. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and weepers, plague victims, or worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer.
Well, there's some discussions about the state of public affairs going on outside, it seems, but I think that's just a sign that it's okay to let ourselves inside. And see what else we can find in here. This house, which apparently might belong to a rich guy. And part of that, I suppose, is indicated by the fact that the sound of a ruin or a bone charm is clearly audible. There it is.
The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are necessary for his experiments.
Well, apparently Sokolov picked a good spot in which to set up shop. Well, here's the safe with evidently something that we want inside of it, but no clear way to open it. So now is the time to start looking for clues as to that. And also, of course, to do the always useful strategy of making sure that we're the only conscious person around. So I'm going to imagine this guy isn't armed.
I should cut them out entirely. Moves over.
Now, what kind of a man doesn't finish expressing their thoughts before turning around?
What? What in the...
Okay, never mind, he's armed. He just lost his right to live. In my eyes, so... I have no qualms doing this. Well, that went well. I guess the key is... Or this is what the key was for, but... doesn't really... provide any clues about the safe. So let me see, without turning dark vision back on, is there anything here that I missed? Well, this... pictures of ships do seem to be a recurring motif around here. And I would have liked to imagine I would have been able to find a note somewhere around here. We got these books dealing with the... oh, here we go. The truth is in the paintings, the truth starts in the crowded streets, the anchored whaling ship and the slaughterhouse. Well, maybe take another look at the paintings now. Tavia has 7. And that is a picture of the ship, even though I'm pretty sure one of the ones below had a plaque, the whale slaughterhouse. Alright. So it's something 7-3. First one was something about a wasteland. Oh, this is the exact same thing that is both outside of the hallway and in it, so I would imagine that doesn't have any direct relation. Well, have I looked at the base yet? Oh, this area I don't believe I have. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here, right? And I don't see any numbers in this one. But given that I already know 2 out of the 3, alright, there we go, 4. 4, 7, 3. I could have brute forced it, but more practical to do it this way, I suppose. Also, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to change to this because I did note that apparently there's not 1 but 2 runes very close by. And I am kind of wondering if the second rune that isn't in the safe is in this actual building or if it is anywhere else. Well, time being, let's open this. Put gold ingots and rune. Of which there is another one. Alright, it's in the building. But apparently it is very close by. In another building with a corpse inside and apparently someone pacing around as well. Well, first let's try to see if there's anything to be looted in this place. Apparently there isn't. Can suspend our campaign of... Oh, there's a dog down there. Did see that. Right. Well, that guy sounds like he could be doing better. Well, I think he has a weapon, but he hasn't actually tried to stab us quite yet, so he gets to hang back in the corner. Or, okay, he's unconscious, so he's still alive. Despite the giant bloodstain he left by smashing his head on the wall, he's still alive. Whalebone carving on a shelf when I couldn't see it, so I made a little pedestal from it. The wind sounds like a voice supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but remember, too late. So apparently these runes can be very distracting. Oh, here's the first part. Something shiny and old looks like whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. Well, if you look at it from a certain perspective. It's all about relativity, also since this is in a shrine. Pretty sure we're gonna get a little conversation once we pick it up. Well, looks like somebody killed somebody else, so just kinda get to reflect on that, I suppose.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Oh, sick burn. Of course, there wasn't really that much of a point to it, since the guy he was insulting wasn't actually able to hear him at all. But I guess that's how that works. Hello, Shadow Tomberry. I was going to say something else too before I accidentally clicked off the window like that. Well, I question how the Outsider's Mark works in the first place, because apparently the people who can actually use these powers have it pretty much carved into the back of their hand. So I kinda question why people can't just replicate it, given that I'm pretty sure it's also carved into the runes, so it's pretty much anyone can find the rune. Has nobody tried that yet? Also, I kinda wanna go down to street level, but I'm paranoid about getting seen by or detected by this dog. Well, I guess if I drop down like this. There we go. Well, I was pretty sure too that there were some regular guards around and not just the dogs. They were on this side, or at least somebody was. Yeah, there's one. And there was the guy that was outside the safe guy's house. Wonder if that's the same guy that was going in that direction or not. Also, I should probably be using dark vision to actually be able to tell more easily where the loot that might be around here is. Right, somebody's over there is seeing me. Oh boy.
Someone get over here!
Well, now I know he's gonna come back this way sooner than later. Where am I right now? Okay. Haven't killed the dog yet, have I? Or maybe I have. Yeah, I guess I did. So let me see if I can get this guy. Wherever he may be. Alright, there he is. Without resorting to dark vision. Oh shit. Can't really tell which way he's facing when he's that far away. Alright, that they sure that. That's the one with the coins. There was some wire back here. And I guess I could try clearing this area, which is the first place where you actually come out once you enter this part of the level. Just the entrance to that house. I guess it was the same guy because I don't see anybody else out here. So I guess the street is pretty much clear now. Except for this. Which I'm kind of surprised that I missed, because I'm pretty sure I already went into that place. That's where the rune was, so... just walk down at ground level. Wanted Corvo Atano. Well, there you go, there's Corvo's face. I'm pretty sure there's also another missing Morgan and Custis Pendleton. Another poster that can show up in which they have a sketch of Corvo's mask.
Alex got him, so I hope he was smart enough to stash him someplace before he got caught. You're the one told him to go scout around. That's right. Scouting is when you find out what the guards are doing and come back. Well, now we know what the guards are doing.
So let me see. That other guy was walking around here. And if we keep going, we can cross the bridge. It's a pretty straightforward level. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a certain scene we can trigger here. Or we can try to avoid an ambush. Alright, there's a dog over there, and there's two guys. Okay, there's a guard post. Can't tell if these guys are... Okay, they're not guards.
There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past.
So I'm not really sure which... What's gonna happen if I try to get close.
You there! Show yourself! Pretty boys, wake up! We've got some low-life race to beat you to the rack!
Oh boy.
Who owns the bridge?
Well, that's something that happened on its own without any instigation from myself, so I can just walk away from it. Well, apparently the dog might have heard that, but I doubt he's gonna do anything about it. Oh, nothing still. Of interest down here, I don't think so. Let's see if we can start getting rid of the people that are over here. Sort of dead thugs. Ah, shit. And apparently we just try to walk by there, we're gonna get detected by the watchtower. See if I can do that again without that happening. Actually, why not? Turn it on real quick so that I'm not missing anything. There we go. And if anything else, it would probably be a good idea to try to deal with that watchtower. Or at least try to get this guy in a position where he'll be far enough away that it's out of range. I guess this works. So where's the power source? Oh shit. Oh, there it is. There we go. Just dump that back here and we are safe from that influence. Also, I thought there was something on the ground around here. Space in the dark vision I had. Oh, there it is. What is this? It's the pouch with coin. Well, even with dark vision, I don't think I'm gonna be going out of my way to get like every single piece of loot or anything. But it is a very useful tool for those who are inclined to do that. So this looks like the perfect kind of place for when one of the last hazards to show up in this game, which are the river crusts, would show up for the first time, but apparently not. Apparently not just yet. Well, apparently that's it for this area. I see there's another watchtower up ahead. You're wondering where the power source for that one is. Also a guy right there who's just out of range of the dark vision, apparently. So, how to go around? Well, there's a passageway right down here.
Thing can beat it. Very rare.
They're talking about card games. Well, world building is kind of a good exercise when creating a world like this. But at the same time, it's easy for you to go overboard. Necessarily. So let me see who else. Oh, where did the other guy go? So I'm pretty sure he was heading in this direction. Right, there it is, I think. Got no pouch or anything, so there he goes. Still hear the crackling of that watchtower, I'm guessing. That will resolve that. And that's part of the bridge we're supposed to cross, but we need to actually get up there to be able to do that, so... Now that that machine is no longer an issue. Let's take care of this guy. Now I guess start climbing this place, because I'm pretty sure there's stuff to be found all over the altitude of it. Could climb using the chain, but I don't think that's going to be terribly necessary. And we got the drawbridge key, so what's this for? Well, I thought the thing was already extended. Oh, it's gonna be raised. But it was for retracting it, perhaps. I suppose not. Well, what if we tried to get up all the way on the top of this structure? Will there be a point to that? Well, dark vision is the easiest way to... Yep, there's something up there. We'll figure out whether or not that's going to be the case. Not a lot of money, but at least it's something. I don't think there's any way to get all the way up there, though. So, having discovered that, let's see if I can actually get across the bridge now. So, stepping on this drawbridge area. Try to climb on this barrier, I suppose. And see what lies on the other side of this structure. The answer is more people who have perpetual coughing, COPD, lung problems. But at present, only one is within reach. Well, let's fill up our littering quota.
Perfect.
There's the spotlights, which we're supposed to disable to actually... Oh shit. Probably should have been leisurely stepping around, I suppose, while they were right under me. But they were supposed to be able to... Or not to be able to disable the spotlights. So that Samuel can get closer when time comes for the extraction. And we bring him the body of the guy we're supposed to kidnap. So let's quickly not make the same mistake twice in a row, for starters. And now that the area is clear, let's see. I kind of hear something like, yeah, looks like there's another watchtower down there. Or arc pylon. What the hell am I talking about? The watchtowers are the things that throw explosives. Those are called arc pylons. So I've been calling it the wrong thing the whole time. It's great. But it doesn't really matter because we're just about done here. Didn't even lock the door. That's great. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. Oh, of course, somebody can just move right over here and just plug them back in, but who's gonna do that after they find all the other corpses? Oh wait, they're not gonna find them because they just dissolve into ash when they die. So they might just do that and have the same thing happen to them. So let me see. Well, I see no clear indication of whether there's anything on the top of this structure this time. Yeah, even if it looks like there kind of is a place to stand. Apparently there's nothing on here this time. So let me turn off dark vision for once, just see the world with natural colors. Well, the funny thing is I barely used dark vision my first couple of playthroughs. Because I figured if I didn't need it in Thief, I wouldn't need it here. And you know, you don't really need it, like, really. It's not vital or anything, especially if you got through the Thief games without... which, you know, don't really have anything like that. At least not the classic ones. But I too can actually appreciate the way, you know, it lets you... just the way in which it lets you see where all the guards are and to make sure if you're missing anything or not. Okay. Well, speaking of where the guards are, what we got this time? Somebody standing right in front of the pylon and the... apparently just like on the other side of the bridge, the power box for it is below. In a place that we can't quite reach through. Okay, this should help. There we go. Well, I find it kind of weird how I don't think the guards can actually like reconnect whale oil tanks that have been disconnected. Which you would think they'd be able to do. Or if they can, I have seen no clear indication of it. Also, there's a guy in a cell here, it seems.
Hey, you with the mask and the hand tattoo. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it. I'll get back to you on that.
Wait, don't be a fool. We can split the pearls. Whatever you want. They'll kill me. They'll dump me in the water.
Well, yeah, I kinda
You
need
need the
to...
key to get me out.
Yeah,
Just look around.
clear the way. It's clearly what I'm doing. Because I don't think this is fishy in the slightest. Well, apparently he's now at risk of being alarmed by my presence. Okay, that's just food, I think. Oh yeah, there's a guy over there. Guess he's not entirely blind to the fact that I'm standing right here in plain sight. Okay, the cell's right there. Oh shit. Well, I still hear someone whistling, which, as I suspected, leads me to... Well, I think I see river crossed down below. Looks like I was actually right in my hunch that they would appear here first. Well, speaking of that, alright. Before we go help that guy, let's take a look around this area. Might just be a good idea. Here, let's see, wanted posters from before. And there's some folks inside this house. Who are not being very discreet about hiding their presence. So, how we doing?
Keep my eyes open.
Okay, that guy's there. Is there? Okay.
Anything good?
Don't think that guy's gonna move from that spot. And I get the feeling this guy's just gonna keep walking back and forth here. With that makeshift cleaver, it looks like.
Keep an eye out. We got company.
Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna stop moving now.
Someone wants to get hurt.
Okay, never mind, he is. So. What if I want to...
Gotta keep.
Oh, he didn't get immediately alarmed by that. That's kind of surprising. Is he actually gonna check on the other guy? Nope. Alright, he disappeared. I always forget that that's the case. But even so, didn't actually hear the sound of the bolt or anything. Which surprises me, but... Oh, what do we got? Alex notes. Need to deliver all these pearls we gather to the boss tonight. If something goes wrong, use the sink next to the building and speak out loud. Alright, well, just the guy said that he was collecting pearls and we just looted a bunch of pearls from these guys who were armed. So having done that, let's go help the guy out. Hey, look, it's back.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
Yeah, okay. Right, I can do that. Oh boy. Oh, speaking of the river crusts.
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
So, time to find out what they are, at last. Tear these things. Pretty sure you can zoom in further, yeah, they are kinda like... Alright, we're supposed to wait until we're open to actually attack them. Like little river Audrey 2s, I suppose. Okay, where am I now? Ah shit, I didn't save after this. Well, we get to... I'm gonna wait. Before I do this again, we get to find out if there was an autosave after that. Apparently there might have been.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place.
Alright, there we go.
No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
So let's do this daring acrobatic journey down the riverside again and run into the place where the river crusts are making their lair.
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire.
Alright,
Get
there
rid
you
of
go.
that thing, or I won't go further.
So we pretty much have to just wait until their gaping maws are open and then shoot them. And be quick about it, because if not, you can kind of see what's gonna happen. Ah, shit. So let's try this one more time. There you go. Or at least for one of them. Have to wait for the other one to become passive again, and here we go. So that takes care of all the river crossed, which, if I'm right, hang on a minute, some of them might actually leave stuff behind, such as the ability to fall into the river. Okay, there we go. The pearls, that's just like real river plants. They shed. There was one more down there. Well, are there any hagfish around? Because that's pretty much the main reason you're on. Yep, there's one right there, and more over there. Main reason why you don't want to get into the water. I think I got it. And, well, apparently I didn't care enough to get under the bridge, though. So let's see what else the scavenger has for us now that we've
Locked down.
done our own.
Look at that. That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean.
Now that we've done our own share of pearl collecting, we should have the key. Or not, never mind. I guess we need to loot one of the guards. Yep, you didn't see anything. Well, there's a sink right here. In the same house that the other thugs were in. I guess the guard, or the key is gonna be in the guard outpost. Well, thankfully it's very clearly marked. There we go. Yeah, at least the guy was competently decided of so that he doesn't have a route that goes right through where the guards are. Well, I'm just gonna hang out back here for a while.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
Well, I'll bet. So apparently he's finally drawn a weapon. Right after using the sink and speaking out loud, so yeah. That was the inevitable conclusion of how that worked. Well, I can't remember whether or not he had like a surprised something he was supposed to say when the other two guys didn't come out. Well, that takes care of this area, which is completely deserted now and free of loot. So we continue on towards Sokolov's house, right after I make sure that I haven't missed anything important, and apparently I haven't.
The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
Well, isn't that the case everywhere, though?